Hey there, crypto fans, and welcome to Altcoin Radar. This is a place where beginners like you and I can do some research and learn all about the many different cryptocurrencies and altcoins together. So today, guys, we're going to learn all about Ampleforth, or AMPL, and the project behind the name. So let's see what Ampleforth is all about. If you are new to my channel and you've never seen any of my videos before, let me reiterate here real quick that my videos, or these videos specifically, have nothing to do with price or an investment or investments whatsoever. We are purely trying to learn about the project. We want to learn what the project is all about. So, first we're going to see what CoinMarketCap has to say about the coin or the project, and then we will go on and we will check out their website and see if we can learn more. So, alright guys, on CoinMarketCap, Ampleforth is currently ranked number 104, and it is currently trading for $1.15 and down 0.64% at the time of filming this video. Now, just because it's down right now and it hasn't been going up like every other coin on the market, it doesn't mean that it's a bad project. It doesn't mean it's a bad coin. It just, it just means that nobody's really doing anything with it right now. I mean, as anybody knows in the cryptocurrency space, this coin could relatively be up, 500% at this time next year. You just never know in this cryptocurrency space. Everything is so bipolar here that, things can change literally in an instant. So you just never know. All right, so we're going to see what CoinMarketCap has to say about this project. All right. Ampleforth is an Ethereum-based cryptocurrency with an algorithmically adjusted circulating supply. It is designed to be the base of money of the new decentralized economy by providing an asset that cannot be diluted by supply inflation and remains decoupled with the price of action of other cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin in particular. With Ampleforth, token holders own a fixed fraction of the total AMPL circulating supply, rather than a fixed number of tokens. When the protocol detects that the price of AMPL is too high, it increases the circulating supply, whereas the supply is decreased if the price is too low. This change is propagated to all Ampleforth wallets, which have their wallet balance adjusted proportionally. Irrespective of this change, AMPL holders will still retain the same percentage of the token supply. This automatic supply adjustment process is known as a rebase and occurs once each day, with a positive rebase if the price goes above $1.06 and a negative rebase if it is below 96 cents. The overall goal of the system is to create incentives that drive the market price of AMPL back to $1. Oh, so that's actually kind of cool. I actually kind of like that. So that explains why the price of this coin actually doesn't seem to go very high at all or very low. It just kind of, there's been times, obviously, like you can see here, where it's gone down to 33 cents, but it's recovered and held strong for, right around $1 for, I don't know, 6 months or so. It moves around. It definitely does, just like any coin, but as you can see here, what it reads here is, the whole goal is to basically get the price of it back to $1. So that's kind of interesting. I haven't really seen a coin or a project like that before. And as a beginner looking in, trying to figure out this project, I may have this wrong. So if I have this wrong and I really am not talking like I understand this very much and you understand it pretty good, let me know in the comments section if I'm getting this wrong or not, because I'm kind of curious myself. Alright, so what makes Ampleforth unique? Ampleforth is unique in that it aims to provide a truly non-correlated asset that can be used for diversifying cryptocurrency portfolios, as a reserve collateral for decentralized finance applications, and eventually as an alternative to central bank money that is resistant to shocks. Ampleforth achieves this by using an entirely new system, which sees the circulating supply expand and contract in response to consumer demand, without diluting any individual stakeholder. Ampleforth believes that this property makes it suited as a new type of base money for the digital economy. Similar to how gold was previously used as the base money to many fiat currencies prior to the discussion or the dissolution of the Bretton Woods Agreement. Because the Ampleforth supply is unaffected by inflation or any other dilutive factors, it is uniquely positioned as an asset that is able to maintain its purchasing power against other assets. This makes it attractive as a hedge and as an alternative to fiat currencies suffering from rampant devaluation, like the US dollar, for instance. Oh, that's great. All right, so where can you buy Ampl? Ampleforth tokens, sometimes known as Ampls, can be purchased and traded on well over a dozen cryptocurrency platforms, against both other cryptocurrencies and fiat assets. As it stands, right now, KuCoin is the most popular centralized exchange for AMPL, whereas Uniswap is the most popular decentralized exchange for AMPL. But I'm sure there's more other places where you can do it, where you can, use it, get it to. Obviously here, it's on FTX, Bitfinex, Gate.io, Uniswap, there's a lot different other places too. So, all right, now we're going to check out their website and see if we can, learn a little bit more about this coin. All right, so let's see what Ampleforth is more all about. All right, so you can learn how it works, technology, economics, roadmap, white paper, red book. All right, trade and stake. Okay, we'll check all that stuff out. First, we're going to check out their, the main homepage of their website. Ampl is like Bitcoin, except it can be used in contracts. AMPL is a cryptocurrency and financial building block. Much like Bitcoin, it is algorithmic and uncollateralized. However, unlike Bitcoin, AMPL can be used to denominate stable contracts. Okay? How does the protocol work? The Ampleforth protocol translates price volatility into supply volatility. This means the number of AMPL tokens in user wallets automatically increases or decreases based on price. When price is greater than $1, wallet balances increase proportionally. When price is less than $1, wallet balances decrease proportionally. I might sound pretty stupid right now, but I may have these backwards. Sorry if I got this wrong, but gotta feel dumb saying this, but I mean, it's been a long time since I've been to school and been to high school, so I mean, we're talking like 15 plus years, so I don't remember what these symbols mean. I think this is, I'm pretty sure this is greater than, and this is less than, but this might actually be less than, and this might actually be greater than. So if I got these wrong, you guys, let me know in the comment section, because I may have this wrong. All right, so these supply adjustments are called rebases, and rebases occur once each day. When the AMPL network grows, you'll automatically have more tokens. When the AMPL network shrinks, you'll automatically have fewer tokens. But when the price per AMPL will tend to cycle around $1. This novel rebasing mechanism is what allows AMPL to be used in contracts, okay? So what do we mean by stable contracts? Let's go through a simple example. Imagine Evan and Micah enter into a bet. If the Lakers make it to the 2021 NBA Conference Finals, Micah will pay Evan 10 coins. Otherwise, Evan will pay Micah 10 coins. We would not want to denominate this bet using Bitcoin because Bitcoin's price volatility makes for an unstable contract obligation. That's for sure. Okay, I guess that makes sense. AMPL versus stablecoins. I'm really liking this website, honestly. I really like this. I really like Ampleforth so far. What they're doing, they really do a great job of like explaining what everything is all about on their website, and I really like that because it's hard to find. It's hard to really get a sense of what a coin is all about or a project is all about on the project's website when the project's website doesn't do a very good job of, explaining things. And I mean, if you've watched any of my other previous videos, you'd see what I'm talking about. There's a lot of websites out there for these projects where they're just complete garbage. They don't do a very good job of like explaining what the project actually is. So Ampleforth is one of those where they're doing a very good job. I can already tell. So All right, AMPL versus stablecoins. Often we're asked, if the number of tokens in my wallet can change, then isn't AMPL still speculative and volatile? Why not use a stablecoin like Tether or DAI for contract denomination? Our answer: because the goal of the decentralized finance movement is to create an alternative financial ecosystem beyond the reach of politics. Stablecoins either 1, rely on traditional banks, or 2, rely on lenders of last resort. Okay. AMPL is an independent financial primitive that does not rely on centralized collateral or lenders of last resort. It's like Bitcoin, except it can be used in contracts. All right. So that's pretty cool. I learned quite a bit from there, actually. I really like that. All right, let's check out how it works. I'm kind of curious what this says. The basics. AMPL is a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, but with a twist. Supply changes daily. Okay, yeah, we already read that. The number of AMPL you can change each day. The AMPL protocol automatically adjusts supply in response to demand. When price is high, wallet balances increase. When price is low, wallet balances decrease. Okay. But you can never be diluted by supply inflation. AMPL is non-dilutive. Supply adjustments are applied universally and proportionally across every wallet's balance. This means your percent ownership of the network remains fixed. So that's cool. This solves the diversification problem. Today's cryptocurrencies are dangerously correlated. AMPL's unique incentives allow it to decouple from Bitcoin's price pattern. That's great. I like that. Everybody hates how, pretty much the only way a coin is going to go up is if Bitcoin goes up, and the only way a price is going to go down is if the price of Bitcoin goes down. And nobody really likes that. Everything either follows Ethereum's price or Bitcoin's price, and that's kind of been the trend since 2012 or so, something like that. So this is basically saying that Ampleforth doesn't do that. It doesn't follow Bitcoin. So that's pretty cool. It reduces systematic risk by adding diversity to a homogeneous ecosystem. I like all the eggs in the basket. That's funny. This solves the inelasticity problem. I've never heard of that word in my life. That's kind of funny. Like precious metals, today's fixed supply cryptocurrencies are vulnerable to sudden shocks in demand and cannot be used to denominate complex contracts. As a result, sophisticated economies cannot be built upon them. AMPL is the simplest direct solution to the supply inelasticity problem. All right, use cases, the unique incentives, movement pattern, and monetary qualities of AMPL make it ideally suited for the following near, medium, and long-term use cases. Near term, a diversifying asset. To diversify cryptocurrency portfolios. Medium term, a DeFi building block as reserve collateral in decentralized banks. And long term, a better Bitcoin, an alternative to central bank money that is adaptable to shocks. I could honestly see that. This honestly, I'm going to be adding Ampleforth to my list of coins that I personally really like, because I can actually see how this would be a better alternative to Bitcoin. This makes sense. All it's going to take is for this coin Ampleforth to get noticed by more people, and the project to get noticed by more people, and that's all it's going to take is for them to understand what it's about and what it is and what it does, and they're going to realize that it's a lot better than Bitcoin, because it's not going to take giant massive price swings that are just ridiculous. It's always going to try to be close to $1. Comparing key features. All right, as you can see, okay, whatever all that means. All right, guys. I feel like we've got a pretty good idea of what AMPL or Ampleforth is all about. I mean, don't you? I mean, this is a pretty cool project. I'm really liking it. Like I said, I'm going to put it on my own list of stuff. There's stuff that I like. We're going to go and check out the Get Ampl button real quick and see where it takes us. All right, so exchanges supporting Ampl, Uniswap, Bitfinex. If you want to buy Ampl, you can get it on Uniswap, Bitfinex, FTX, Gate.io, Timex, and MEXC. So yeah, Alright guys, now that we've got a pretty good idea of what Ampleforth or AMPL is all about, go ahead and take a minute to subscribe to my channel so that you guys can join me in learning about all these different great cryptocurrencies and altcoins in my future videos with me. And with that said, you guys, thanks again for watching and learning with me, and I really hope to see you guys in my future videos with me.